My name is Derek Siegle, and I'm a board member of Prevention Action Alliance. Outside of that, I'm the executive director of the Ohio High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Program, which is a federal grant program that funds law enforcement, in particular drug task forces around the country. In the course of being a HIDA director back in 2015, I became acquainted with Prevention Action Alliance. And as time went on, I got to know them and see what they were doing. And when I was approached about being on the board, I knew what their work was about, I knew what they had done. And we were also going through the opioid epidemic where opioids were affecting our communities at a drastic rate. And, my background was always in law enforcement. And I always hate to use this phrase because it's so cliche, but we in law enforcement started to realize we can't arrest our way out of the problem. By the time people get to us, they're kind of in dire straits. We saw that prevention is really important, and maybe the most important of we call the three-legged stool: prevention, enforcement, and treatment. And so I saw what Prevention Action was doing, and then when I was approached to become a board member, I thought that would be something good to become involved in. Not only bring my law enforcement experience to them, but also learn from them and what they're doing in the prevention side. Yeah, I'd like to request that anybody who sees this and reviews this interview or all these interviews, that you would seriously consider donating to Prevention Action Alliance. As I mentioned earlier, prevention is the key to keeping the next generation off of drugs and to help them make wise decisions. And it may be through educational programs in the schools, it may be for after-school programs, other activities and events that Prevention Action Alliance sponsors and is a part of. And I think that the long-term prevention is the action where we give our youth the tools to make the right decisions as they grow older. We don't want to wait until they've encountered law enforcement where they need treatment. Let's get to them sooner than later, and we need your help to be able to do that. Thank you.